What's good, YouTube? It's your boy All Day Sports. We are back, finally. And today, we're going to do our 2018-19 NFL season predictions. Preview, same thing. We're going to start with the awards. Our predictions for the awards, and then playoff predictions. Alright, let's hop on into it. First award, Coach of the Year, going to go to Sean McVay. The Rams made a lot of moves this offseason. They got Brandon Cooks, Ndamukong Suh, Otakali, Jared Goff. They're progressing. They made a lot of good moves. I like what they're doing with their team. And I think they're going to have a really good season. I think Sean McVay is going to win Coach of the Year. Comeback Player of the Year. Sorry if I'm going too fast, but Comeback Player of the Year is between David Johnson and Dalvin Cook. But, David Johnson might be the safe pick, but I've got to go Dalvin Cook of the Vikings. He was having a great rookie season until he tore his ACL. Now, he's going to have a better comeback season than David Johnson. I think so. David Johnson's a really good running back, maybe even top 3 in the league, But Dalvin Cook, he's just going to be a beast, and I know it. And he shouldn't have fell into the second round last year. Last year's draft. He shouldn't have. The Vikings got to steal. The Vikings got to steal. But anyway, defensive rookie. If you're wondering what I'm looking at, I had to write all this down. So yeah, defensive rookie of the year, gotta go Minkah Fitzpatrick of the Dolphins. Dolphins got him at 11. That was another steal. Thought he was gonna go top 5. The Browns picked Denzel Ward over him. Denzel Ward is really good, but Minkah Fitzpatrick is all out. Great DB. Can be one of the best DBs in the league. They call him a poor man's Jalen Ramsey, but hey, that's not a knockoff. They right neck and neck. He can be the next Jalen Ramsey. Yeah. Dolphins. Dolphins probably won't be really good this year, but that's going to be one of the bright shining stars in that team. And then again, they got Rashard Jones, and he can play to help out Minkah. It's going to be really good. Next, we got Offensive Rookie of the Year. I could go Baker, Sam Darnold, Josh Allen, Josh Rosen, but it's not a quarterback. I'm going with a safe pick. I got to go Saquon Barkley. Those 4 quarterbacks, none of them might play this year. We don't know. Baker might sit behind Tyrod. Josh Allen might not play with the Bills. Josh Rosen might sit behind Sam Bradford. Sam Darnold most likely is going to sit behind Teddy Bridgewater. They might not play. Saquon Barkley is going to be a starter. He just got a 4-year, $31 million contract. A rookie. You know what I would do with $31 million right now? I don't even know what I would do. But anyway, Saquon's going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year. Going to have a great season. Going to show why he deserves that $31 million. Yeah, Giants got a good pick at number 2. Browns, took Baker number 1. Might have wanted to take Saquon, but you got Nick Chubb in the later round, so I'm not mad at y'all. Y'all gonna have a good season this year. But Saquon Barkley is gonna be really good. Next up, we got Defensive Player of the Year. And how we talk about Minkah Fitzpatrick or poor man's Jalen Ramsey? Yeah, I gotta give it to Jalen Ramsey. He's the best cornerback in the league. There could be arguments like Patrick Peterson or Richard Sherman, but he's the best DB in the league. And that's cornerbacks and safeties. Jalen Ramsey is probably one of the best defensive players in the league right now. The best DB. It's no comparison. The Jaguars' defense is really good, and they're going to have a really good season this year. And that defense is going to be led by this man, Jalen Ramsey. We played against the Bengals last year. That's my team. You see the picture in the back. But he played against the Bengals last year. Got in a fight with AJ Green, but he's just real tough. That's his toughness, man. AJ Green won, but he's tough. Jalen Ramsey is tough. He's going to win Defensive Player of the Year. And yeah, they're going to have a really good season. Offensive Player of the Year. Now, I could have put this man for Comeback Player of the Year as well. I'm pretty sure y'all know who I'm talking about. Green Bay quarterback Aaron Rodgers. Like, he could win comeback player of the year as well, but his injury is just not as severe as, well, it was. He came back that season as well, so that's why I'm not really going to put him as comeback player of the year. But he's going to have a really good season this year. He's not going to win MVP over the person I got winning MVP, but offensive player of the year, that's definitely a lock for him. He can definitely do that. Like, there's nothing he can't do offensively. His talent, he's the best quarterback in the league, talent-wise. Like, overall, I would give it to Tom Brady. But talent-wise, just pure talent, Aaron Rodgers, hands down, is the best quarterback in the league. And now, finally, MVP. It's not a quarterback. I was thinking about giving this to Jalen Ramsey, but defensive players don't win MVP a lot. Who was Lawrence Taylor? May have been the only one. It's the only one I know. But yeah, defensive players don't win MVP a lot. So I decided to give it to a running back. I mean, y'all can take y'all guess. It could be Le'Veon Bell, Kareem Hunt, Kamara, but no. It's Todd Gurley of the Rams. They're going to have a really good year. And Todd Gurley, who just got a new contract today, I seen. And then they're going to have a really good year. Todd Gurley's going to put that team on his back, even though he doesn't need to, because the team is stacked. He's going to put that team on his back, and the greatest show on turf will return as Todd Gurley wins MVP. Like, he can be as good as Marshall Faulk, even better. Like, he is that good. Todd Gurley fell to them at 10 in that draft. Todd Gurley, like, he is really good. Like, top 3 running back in the league for sure. I can do a video on my top 10 running backs in the league if you want to see that. But he's definitely top 3, and I gotta give him MVP this year. He's going to have a really good season, maybe even 2,000 yards, 20 plus touchdowns. Like, he might have this. I'm not saying 20 plus rushing touchdowns, just 20 plus all-purpose touchdowns. He might have over 3,000 all-purpose yards, but he's going to have a really good season. Now let's get into the playoff picture. My AFC playoff picture. 1 seed, New England. Even though all the stuff with Bill Belichick, Brady, Robert Kraft, them knocking heads, they're going to have a phenomenal regular season team. After they lose Super Bowls, they're always a great team in the regular season. That bounce back year. They're always going to have a bounce back regular season year. 2 seed, got to give it to Jacksonville. You know, knocked off the Steelers last year, showed them that they were real, that they could be top dogs for real. And I think they're going to win their division. And I think they're going to take the 2 seed. Then the 3 seed, a team that didn't make the playoffs last year. Almost said San Diego. The Los Angeles Chargers. They really should have stayed in San Diego. But the LA Chargers, I think they're going to have a really good season. Phillip Rivers going to try to get himself a ring. You know, I mean, it's probably not going to happen. But he's going to try to get himself a ring. You know, they got a good team. Him, Melvin Gordon, Keenan Allen. Good defense, good corners. You know, Casey Hayward, Jason Verrett. All them boys. Like, yeah. 4 seed, got the Steelers. I mean, AFC North it's all Steelers. Like, right now, my Bengals, they're not looking too good. Like, we probably don't win more than 6 games this year. The Ravens, I don't know. I mean, Joe Flacco's playing. I don't think they will win more than 6 games. But they might switch over to Lamar Jackson, who was a really good pick, and I'm mad at that because I'm a Bengals fan. So, yeah. And the Browns, they're going to have an improvement this year. Not going 0-16. I'm going to guarantee you that. But they're going to have an improvement. But the Steelers are running away with that division. Just an easy division. 5 seed got the Texans. Deshaun Watson's going to bounce back. I could have put him for comeback player of the year as well. You know, coming off that ACL injury. Yeah, I could have put him, but I gave it to Dalvin Cook. Deshaun Watson going to carry that offense. Him and DeAndre Hopkins. You know, just need a good, solid running back. Maybe Deonta Foreman can be that. Or maybe Lamar Miller could go back to his Dolphins days. You know, and then that defense, if that defense stays healthy, they might compete with the Jaguars for the division. You know, they might beat the Jaguars for the division. You know, but then we got the 6th seed in the AFC, going to be Tennessee. You know, there was a lot of teams like I could have put the Titans. Think about the Bills could make it again, but they lost Tyrod, so I don't really think that can happen. You know, I would think about the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, Alex Smith leaving. I don't know if they're going to make it. Patrick Mahomes is going to need some development. Then you got the Broncos, the Raiders. But I gave it to the Titans. I think Mariota is going to be consistent this year. I think he's going to do what he needs to do to get the Titans back to the playoff. Then the NFC playoff picture. 1 seed, the defending champs, the Philadelphia Eagles. I was really glad to see win the Super Bowl. They deserve it. The 2 seed got the Rams, I think they're going to have a really good season. I've said it before. Don't need to talk about the Rams much anymore. 3 seed got the Packers. Aaron Rodgers is going to have a bounce back year. That team. They lost Jordy Nelson. Lost Randall. Do they still have Randall Cobb? I think they lost him. I'm not sure. But they got Jimmy Graham, So that team is just going to be really good. They helped out their defense with Josh Jackson and Jair Alexander. That was really good picks for them. But yeah, they're the 3 seed. 4 seed, got to go with New Orleans. Them Saints. They're going to have a really good season. What else can I say? They're going to have a tough division with the Panthers and the Falcons chasing them, but I think the Saints will win. 5 seed, got the Vikings. Kirk Cousins going to lead them to the playoffs. He deserves that contract. Maybe not that big, but he deserves a big contract. So yeah, all that money guaranteed I don't think was a good idea, but he deserves the contract that he's getting, and he will show that he deserves it. With the 6 seed, controversy. I know y'all well, who were the Falcons? Where's the Panthers? No. Jimmy Garoppolo. The 49ers are going to be the 6th seed. Matt Ryan, Julio, all of that going to be really good. It's going to be tight. That 6th seed race is going to be tight. But I got the Niners winning. And then okay, let's go. The AFC Championship game, I got the Jags and the Texans. I got the Texans upsetting the Patriots to get to the AFC Championship game. The NFC Championship game, I have the Rams and the Eagles. I have the Super Bowl 53 is going to be the Jags-Rams. And I know 2 teams that I'm hyping up the most. Jags and Rams are going to go to Super Bowl 53. And the champions will be St. Louis Rams. That team is just too stacked. I think they're really going to win the Super Bowl this year. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Please like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe. Peace.